after I pass them too, an OPP drives by, so I got pretty lucky. You know what? It's not often I pass people, but buddy, he was going like 60 in an 80 zone. Not even 60 probably. It was probably around 50. Both of them. Two old guys. Fuck that. You might be retired and have all the time in the world to drive like that and, you know, get where you want to be whenever. But I don't, so get the fuck out of my way. I wish I did have all the time in the world, but I don't. But I don't think the truck liked that very much. It's not often we go fast like that, so I had the pedal right to the floor just to get the speed up, and it kind of made a funny noise. I don't know what it was. Everything seems to be, knock on wood, fine, you know. Oh, speed bump, shit. Damn. But yeah, everything seems to be fine. So I'm just getting to Paris, and you're not gonna believe what is going on, and it's not good. I'm at a loss for words. Like, they took one of the best rail fanning spots, and they're about to ruin it. And it's just like nothing anybody can do. Check this shit out. All the way up onto the popular walking path. All the way down. That's where I like to sit, right there. They're gonna put a fence up. Are you fucking kidding me? I just can't believe this. Like, this actually sucks. All the way up there. Right up to the walking trail. And the ATV trail, and the dirt bike trail. The off-roading trail. Everything you can think of that people do. All the way down. Way to ruin a good spot. I guess we're gonna have to film from behind the fence, because I don't know if it would be considered trespassing yet. It probably always was, but I don't know. I don't think anybody really did anything to make them do that. As far as I know, at least every time I'm here, everybody's good. But maybe it's because I always was sitting there. Never know. But I just can't believe it. What a fucking bullshit move. Very upsetting. I'm sorry, but if they think that people aren't gonna cut holes through the fence down there to get through an ATV and trail walk and all that shit, they're fucking huffing glue. I hope somebody takes the whole fucking thing down, runs into it with their truck or something, wrecks it. They should have just left it alone. Fucking bullshit. So the one old guy, he normally comes here for walking. I see him all the time. He comes here to walk. Walks down the trail there and back up. And he normally parks kind of where I am. Fuck. Kind of parks where I am, or used to at least. And some dirt bikers just showed up. One's parked there and the other one... he's parked here. And the old guy was talking to them about the fence and all that. And of course they're pissed off too, because they come down here and use it as well. And the old guy was telling them a story. I couldn't catch all of it, but I was kind of listening. I guess he went for a walk on the trail or something like that. And by what I could tell, he said he came back out from the walk. There was a cop sitting here to give him a ticket for trespassing on private property for it was either for parking here or walking back there, or both, being parked there and here. So the dirt bikers were like, well, whatever, you know, because he was just letting them know. They're like, if we get a ticket, we get a ticket. We really have nowhere to ride unless you're going hours and hours up north or elsewhere to do it. And, which he's got a point. It's true. They're just nowhere to go. And this stupid shit doesn't help. And he's like, yeah, we're hardworking, tax-paying people, and they still come down and give us a hard time and don't want us to have any fun. They just want us to go to work, and that's it. And I've said that before many a times. It's true. You try to do anything, you either got to have a license for it, or you got to do this, you that. Like, it's just fucked. You can't do anything. So, whatever. If I happen to be sitting here and get a trespassing ticket, then hopefully I have the camera recording at the same time. I said it was $65. Which 65 bucks, I wouldn't want to pay it, but I would if I had to. But you damn well know that fucking he'd be hearing it from me. Fucking pricks. Literally doing nothing here. We're not doing anything. But I'm just at a loss for words. I don't know. I can't help it. It's fucked. Like, just ridiculous. I don't know if I'm gonna have to find a new spot, or if I'm just gonna have to sit up at the front there like I used to. But even down there, you can barely sit there. The fucking side parking lot that people used to pull into there, it's not even a parking lot, it's just a side pull off. And I've bitched about it before. It's so rough. It's shit. It's gotten worse. I don't know what they did. There's like now a mound of rocks and dirt that go along the side of it and all the way down across the grass. And it's just, I don't know what that is. I don't know how that happened or anything. And down there is a lot more traffic when you're sitting there. There's a lot more cars and shit driving by, which sucks. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's just ridiculous. And on top of that, I got to get my car fixed. The gas tank strap broke on it. And I think I mentioned it already, but I'm not sure. I'm glad that I didn't have that fall out on me while I was driving it, because I was down underneath doing some body work, and when I was under there doing the body work, I happened to see the gas tank strap broken, so I'm glad that I caught that. But the bolts are just fucking rusted right on there, of course, because they just pour nothing but salt on the roads in the winter. So I've been waiting for this tool called an induction heater. It's got a handle, you plug it in, and it's got this wire that comes up and it coils like an induction stove, and then it comes back down on the other side, so you can kind of I know somebody's gonna make that dirty, but kind of just stick it onto the bolt and it'll heat it up internally without using an open flame and all that, like a torch. I would use a torch, but that's how a mechanic I used to know died, when he was messing around with fire in a gas tank and blew himself up. I'm confident there's no fuel leaks in my car, but I just don't want to take the risk. But anyways, I ordered the induction heater and then it got dropped off to some other house. I didn't get the notification for quite a while. It was like 2 weeks later. Ridiculous. So Monday after work, I'm driving around this fucking new build neighborhood trying to find the house that it got dropped off to. Miraculously, I found it. I don't know how, but I did. I'm able to pay attention to that fine detail. From the picture, I could tell how many darker colored bricks were on the porch compared to the lighter ones, and where a chip was in the concrete on the stairs, and it's fucked. But I found the house. I knocked on the door. When I got there, the owner wasn't there. It was contractors that were doing some work there. They were replacing the trim or whatever. So I showed him the picture of the house. I said, "This is this house, right?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know. I don't live here." And then he's like, "Yeah, actually it is. I can see the trim in the background." Because you can. Just barely, but you can see it. But still no luck. I never ended up getting the package because the owner wasn't there. He called the owner. I don't know what the owner said. Last I heard, he was going to check his security cameras. Haven't heard anything since, though. Tried to get a reorder and all that just to get another one shipped to me off the website, and then now they're just wanting to refund me because the price I paid before was cheaper, and now they're marked up more expensive because they are an expensive tool to begin with. I found this one for like $75, which I was blown away. I should have known something was going to go wrong. These things normally go to like from $250 to like $700. So I need that. They're trying to issue a refund. I should just take it. I seen one on Marketplace for $200 that I wanted to go and get. I messaged Buddy last night. He reads the message and then puts it on pending. So I don't know if that's for me or somebody else. I'm going to guess somebody else. But it would be nice to know. I would go and get it today because I fucking need it. The truck's going away October 25th. It's now October 4th. So I'm kind of stressing out. I can drive the car with the busted strap, but I don't really want to. It's unsafe. I have ratchet straps holding it in place. But if you get caught with something like ratchet straps holding a piece of your car together, that doesn't end too well usually for the owner. So I actually might get out of here to go and try to find one of these fucking things. Doesn't seem like any place has them in store. like Canadian Tire or Walmart or anything, so they all want online shopping. Online shopping pisses me off because I don't want it 2 weeks from now. I want it right fucking now. And then they're like, oh, it's free shipping and it'll be delivered to the warehouse October 24th. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. So yeah, I might get out of here. This might be a 2-part video, so yeah, I think it's gonna be. I won't have time to edit it tonight, so I think in part 2 we're gonna come back to Paris and we're gonna see the progress on this stupid fence. And as for trespassing, they can kiss my whole entire ass because there's absolutely no trespassing signs in this vicinity. Like, nowhere. Nowhere. There's none over there. There's none on that hydro pole. There's none back here. None over there. I'm sure there's going to be lots now that they've got this nice fucking canvas to fill up. Nice, beautiful canvas. Fucking idiots. There is some back there, but I'm pretty sure... Actually, yeah, it is a no trespassing sign back there. Isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, there's 2 back there. But there's no trespassing and hunting, and it's back there. I'm up here, so they can fuck right off. I walked back there once. And if people are walking a trail, give me a break. They're walking a fucking trail. They're not doing anything malicious. And you're gonna throw a trespassing fine at them? Like, go fuck yourself. God, that shit pisses me off. People can... Oh, don't even get me started. So, yeah, it'll be a 2-part video. You'll see. Yep. Gone and ruined it. What a shame. This is the corner here that I'm certain is going to get vandalized and cut open. Which is fine with me. Deserves it. 'Cause yeah, that was a good walking trail that people used to take all the time. So... fucking tripping if they think that this is gonna stay intact, this whole thing, because it's just bullshit. Like, fucking bullshit. At least they didn't put barbed wire on top. Oh, there's looks like a section here that's already been a little wrecked right there. Like I said though, oh well. Shouldn't have fucked with it, shouldn't have put it up. You know, could have just left well enough alone. But yeah, this side's all done. Down that way is not done yet. They still have the posts in the ground, but there's no actual fencing up. So, sure it'll be soon enough. Now we're gonna catch a train through a chain link fence. I'm sure it's a via. And then we might go to Hardy Road in Brantford. Different spot there. I've been there a few times, not very often though. It's not the greatest spot to me. I like a spot where I could sit in my vehicle too at the same time, so that's why this spot was great. But I guess we're gonna have to move along from that. But we're gonna head down there and check it out. Sorry, it's on a bit of an angle, but whatever. I will mention today though, it's pretty cold out there. The bullshit weather is fast approaching. That's why I got this on today. But it's Friday. Decided to take an extra long weekend. Come out and do this. The Soper and Brown show is live right now.
Matt Soper, Carl Brown, the Soper and Brown Show on Southern Ontario's best rock, 97.7 Hits FM.
But it's static. It wasn't that bad a couple minutes ago. Yeah, everybody needs an extra long weekend once in a while, so I figured I'd take one. Come out and do the part 2 of this video. Hopefully get some decent footage and, you know, make it worth it, I guess.
Listen to 97.7 Hits FM, Southern Ontario's best rock on the iHeartRadio.
Hits FM. Traffic. UW4 area bound and Bowen. Construction blocking the left lane for area bound round to 406, 420, all running up to speed this morning. Highway 58 is looking good. Northbound at Collier, there is construction blocking the right lane, but it's not causing us too much in the way of delays. St. Catharines, St. Paul is closed. Leap to Great Western. Fuel up at Petro-Canada or Gas Plus this long weekend and earn CT money with Triangle Rewards. Terms and conditions apply. Visit triangle.com for details. With 97.7 Hits FM traffic, I'm Giles Tinney.
The Soper and Brown Show, 97.7.
Alright, so down here, you can see the poles, they come down, but then they stop, and there's nothing down here. There's no fencing yet. Last time I was here, I did make sure to look, and I can't see any right now, but there was stakes in the ground, and I was assuming that's where they were putting the fence posts. But I'm not seeing any. So, nope, I'm hearing a train. Better get ready for that. I was gonna start talking. Alright, so I just got finished listening to that segment of the S&B show. It was after that train went by. I forget where I was even going to go. But I was probably going to say we're probably going to head down to Hardy Road. I don't know if there's anything going on. There's an overpass over there. It's Hardy Road and then Paris Road. There's an overpass on Paris Road that goes over the tracks. Once again, it's like Galt. It's a busy overpass. It's not as busy, I think, as Dundas Street and Galt, but it'd still be nice to get a shot. And it's both ways, double track, obviously. I mean, I guess the Galt sub's both ways too, but that'd be cool. I know there's some, at least I think there's some spots you can kind of look down through and between the trees at the tracks. So yeah, we're probably going to go and check all that out. And after that, I got to go home because I finally got the tool in the mail, so I can get my car fixed, and I might start on that today. And that way I have Saturday to do whatever I want. But it's 9:24 in the morning now, so I guess we should probably start heading that way then.
Go Jays! We'll see you on Tuesday. Ash is up next.
Get it done, Seattle.
There's a voice
smart broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
The Soper and Brown Show. 97.7 Hits FM.
So we're now at the Hardy Road area. Hardy Road, Paris Road. I was going to walk down to the overpass, but I always do this. I kind of underestimate how long it'll take. I should know because I drive this road every morning that it'd be a long walk. So, I don't know. I'll go down there a little bit maybe. Find some spots through the trees or whatever. The radio has been dead silent. I haven't heard a damn thing, so maybe I'm coming here now just to, just a waste of time. I was hoping that being a Friday morning it would be a little bit busier, but I've only seen one freight today and 2 Vias, so I don't know. Anyways, we'll get out and we'll check it out a little bit. I get out and my antenna is just janked. It's tied right up in the tree, so I gotta fix that. Yeah, that's better. Those little cherry looking things too on the tree keep falling off and pinging off the truck. Sounds like somebody's throwing gravel at me. I haven't even walked 30 feet from my truck and I found a spot that I can walk down to. But I feel like it would be considered trespassing. Although there is kind of a landing right there before you actually get down to the tracks, so maybe not. So, yeah, I walked down there a little bit. It kind of narrows out. It doesn't narrow out too much, but it kind of narrows out and gets a little closer to the road. And I don't know. Just, there's no spot better than Paris. Paris was the best, and they decided to go and ruin it. That nice little path down to the tracks there. I don't know whether or not that would be considered trespassing. There was a sign up there that was at the top of the hill, and it said, do not trespass, this, that, and the next thing, they'll be prosecuted, whatever. But is that CN property? Because it kind of goes down, and then flat, and then down to the tracks. So is that first flat part, is that CN's property? Like, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter anyways. I haven't heard anything. But that was an alright spot. Be nice if something came by to test it, because I'm kind of running short on time here, that I just kind of want to get out of here and get my shit on the go. But it's an okay spot, I guess. I don't know. The other thing I was going to talk about is I was actually planning on doing it on Thanksgiving weekend, because for some reason every year I think Thanksgiving is going to be further into October than it actually is. And I was going to go and we're going to do a little road trip video. Go and see some different sightings and views, and possibly check out some different spots and in and around different areas of different tracks. I was going to... I still plan on doing it at some point. Taking a trip to St. Catharines. I'm going to go see the White House of Rock, which is where Hits FM is based out of. I think it'd be pretty cool. It's an old mansion that they've converted into the studio. They've been there for forever. But I'm sure I'm going to go on a Saturday morning. I was hoping to do it on the Thanksgiving weekend, which is now, but I obviously hadn't. Fuck. Scared the fucking shit out of me. Still had it turned up from when I was walking down the way there. Maybe something is coming. Can't make out anything though. Anyways, go and see the White House of Rock. it'll be on the weekend. I planned on doing it on Thanksgiving weekend so I could give myself more time to, because I want to get up super early and start the drive there. Fucking thing. I want to start the drive super early there so I can get there at a decent time in the morning, do a little bit of filming, touring, walking around, and then head back home. Is that a train I'm hearing? No. Tripping out. But considering it will be the weekend, Soper and Brown won't be there, which that would be pretty cool. Depending on what time I get there, their weekend host, Jonathan, he might be there. I don't expect to be let into the studio or anything. I don't think they do tours anymore. I was doing some research about that. I guess they used to, because it's kind of an attraction, how the old mansion is haunted, this, that, and the next thing. But yeah, I don't think they do tours anymore. It'd be pretty cool. Be pretty cool to do that on a video. I would have loved to have done that with Dave Rocks when they didn't go to shit. Back when I went to the studio, I wasn't really doing YouTube videos, so I didn't do it. But I think now that would be pretty cool to do it at Hits FM. Like I said, I don't expect it to happen. I don't want to get anybody in trouble or anything, so yeah. Stay tuned for that. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to do that. It's probably just going to be a spur of the moment thing. Yeah, get up on Saturday morning nice and early and drive down to St. Catharines and check this place out. But we're going to hang out here for a little bit longer. See what those staticky transmissions were. And then I'm probably going to head out if we don't see anything. Alright, so I've been sitting here long enough. I got stuff to do. Unfortunately, haven't heard anything. And I think I'm going to take off. That doesn't mean that we won't be back here, though. We'll definitely come back here on another day and try to get some different angles and different footage. I guess that was the one and only thing about Paris with me, is that I guess I kind of overused it a lot. I was there all the time, but couldn't help it. It's a good spot. Lots of, most of the time, lots of activity. So hopefully there's lots of activity here. It's the same subdivision, so shouldn't be any problems there. Just today seemed like a dead day, so unfortunately it's a video filled with me talking instead of train footage. So yeah, you know what to do.